Hey there. On today's Introduction to Physics, we will be doing conversion of units, scientific notation, SOHCAHTOA, adding vectors, 1D kinematics, and multiple formulas. To start off, we'll be converting units.
To convert units, you need to cancel out units of the same type by getting them on the top and bottom of fractions. If we have the rate 2 Shakespeares per cowboy, and we wish to convert it to Shakespeares per girl, we need to have a conversion factor relating cowboys to girls, such as 2 cowboys per girl. The cowboys cancel out, and you multiply on top and bottom, giving you a final rate of 4 Shakespeares per girl.
Next on the list is scientific notation. Scientific notation is a method that scientists use to portray large numbers as smaller numbers that are easier to work with. For example, instead of saying that we have 2,000 cowboys, we can easily say that we have 2 times 10 to the third cowboys.
Next is SOHCAHTOA and adding vectors. I'll let Abraham Lincoln tell you his story. 7 years ago, I walked 10 meters to the east. Then I walked 10 meters north. My distance, the total distance I traveled, is 10 meters plus 10 meters, or 20 meters. But my displacement is the distance from my starting point to my finish point in a straight line, and it's 10 times the square root of 2 meters. Displacement also includes a direction, an angle measure, which can be found using the principles of SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA stands for sine, opposite, hypotenuse, cosine, adjacent, hypotenuse, tangent, opposite, adjacent. Sine is the ratio of the opposite to the hypotenuse, cosine is the ratio of the adjacent to the hypotenuse, and tangent is the ratio of the opposite to the adjacent. By knowing these ratios, you can find the measures of sides and angles in any right triangle.
Finally, we're doing speed and velocity. Speed is the measurement of how long it takes me to get from one spot to another. For example, if I start here and I move 2 meters east in 2 seconds, my speed is 1 meter per second. To do this, we need to know where I start, where I end up, and how long it takes me. This is the measurement of speed, my change in position. The same can be used to measure acceleration, except this time you're doing a change in speed. To do this, you need to know your starting velocity, your final velocity, and how long it took. For example, if I move this way, I can either slow down, speed up, stop, or even switch direction. This can be used to measure my acceleration.